When traveling or working in the tourism sector, it's crucial to know what types of accommodations are available. Fortunately, the tourist sector is very varied and diverse, which means we have a wide range of options for lodging when we travel. There is something for everyone in the housing industry, whether you are planning a trip for a family, a lone traveler, or a group of students. In this video, we'll go over the various sources of lodging, with lots of examples thrown in for good measure. The history of lodging can be tracked back to the civilizations of Sumeria and Egypt. One of the reasons is that early traders needed a temporary place to stay while they were away from home. These stopping points were established where different trading routes intersected. Because of this journey, segment lodging facilities became a need. The various types of accommodation available in the tourism sector. Tourism needs the provision of lodging. There are many different types of accommodations to suit various budgets, forms of tourists, and types of clients. An accommodations provider's job is to create a safe and secure environment for tourists to stay. Catered accommodation. There are two types of accommodations available, catered and non-catered. Tourists staying in catered accommodations are provided with food. The hotel's cuisine may or may not be included in the room rate. Catering comes in a variety of styles, sizes, and quantities. In most cases, harbors indicate that the visitor will be provided with breakfast and dinner as part of the hotel package. They will be served 3 meals each day, whereas all-inclusive means they will enjoy unlimited food and drinks throughout the day. The only service provided by a bed and breakfast is breakfast. Some lodging is sold on a room-only basis, with the option for the tourists to purchase food for an extra fee. This is still considered a catered lodging option. Catered accommodation is usually connected with a number of amenities, such as a room reception, bar and restaurant, housekeeping and recreational facilities, health club or gym, business and convention facilities, entertainment. These are some of the most prevalent forms of catered accommodations.
Hotels. A hotel may define as an establishment whose primary business is to provide lodging to a genuine traveler along with food, beverages, and some recreational facilities to unchargeable basis evolution and development of hospitality and tourism industry. 19th century was the era of indulgence of luxury into the evolution of hospitality industry. 20th century was the era of beginning of modern hospitality era. 21st century is the era of technological integrations in the evolution of hospitality industry. Hotels are the most conventional used form of lodging. They can be small, family-owned companies if they have 25 rooms or less, or big if they are a part of a larger hotel chain and they have 25 rooms or more. The most famous hotel chains in the world are Marriott Hotels, Hilton Hotels, and Intercontinental Hotels. There are different types of hotels. Commercial or business hotel. These types of hotels are situated in the heart of the city. Residential or apartment hotel. You can find this type of hotels all around the city. Resort hotel. These types of hotels are situated near the sea, river, or in the hilly regions. They can be spa resorts, ski resorts, casino resorts, mega resorts, etc. Transit hotel. These ones are situated near airports, seaports, bus station or railway stations. Suburban hotel. The suburban hotels are situated far away from the city. Motel. A motel is essentially a hotel room with a parking space attached. In the United States, motels are very popular. Motels typically provide simple room-only lodging, but some may also include basic cooking facilities. They are located primarily on highways and provide modest lodgings to highways travelers. Floatel. These are floating hotels. These types of hotels are situated on the surface of the water, such as rivers or lakes. A star rating system is used to rank hotels. These are graded on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. This informs the traveler about the hotel's degree of service.
Bed and breakfast establishments. A bed and breakfast is exactly what it sounds like, a type of lodging that includes both a bed and a breakfast. In the United Kingdom, bed and breakfast accommodations are a sort of guest house or homestay. The owners usually live in the establishment and keep their personal living quarters apart from the guest quarters. A traditional English-style cooked breakfast is served during the morning. This classic style of bed and breakfast still exists today, although the experience described above is not guaranteed. In reality, any sort of lodging that includes breakfast as part of the package is referred to as bed and breakfast, and the meal served can be anything from continental to exotic. No sausage or hash brown required. Homestays and guest houses. A guest home is just a residence that welcomes visitors. The distinction between a guest house and a bed and breakfast is blurry. Although there is no hard and fast rule, guest houses are often larger than bed and breakfast establishments. Breakfast may or may not be included in the price of the hotel room at guest homes. A house stay is designed to help you have a more in-depth cultural tourism experience. The goal is for you to live with and immerse yourself in a family's household. However, many forms of lodging that represent themselves as a homestay are actually just a guest house with little interaction between the host owners and the guests.
Chalets. Chalets are most commonly seen in ski resorts and can be self-catering or catered. If you're traveling in a group, a chalet is ideal. Chalets come in various sizes and may accommodate various number of people. If your group is small, you can alternatively choose shared cabin. This style of lodging is ideal for group tours and educational excursions. Non-catered accommodation. Accommodations that do not provide food are known as self-catered or non-catered. Cooking amenities such as a small kitchen and cooking equipment are available in self-catered rooms. Non-catered lodging is likely to be a room-only facility with no cooking amenities. With the rise of the sharing economy, self-catering accommodations have become increasingly popular in the recent years. Tourists can now rent properties from property owners through intermediaries that connect the visitor and the property owner. These are the most popular lodging of non-catered accommodation. Airbnb. Airbnb, that stands for Air, Bed and Breakfast, is an American company that operates an online marketplace for lodging, primarily homestays for vacational rentals and tourism activities.
Cottages. Cottages are often modest, quaint houses that are classified as antique or traditional. These are traditional British dwellings that are common in semi-rural areas. Cottages are attractive holiday homes because of their distinct character, culture, and heritage. Tourists can stay in cottages and get a home away from home experience. Guests are usually able to cook, do laundry, and watch TV just like they would at home. Apartments are a common type of self-catering housing. Apartments can be found in a variety of locations. Although they are most frequent in densely populated places such as towns and cities, as well as bustling resort areas. Apartments can be huge or tiny, and they can be rented for a short or lengthy period of time. Boats. Some people opt to spend their vacation aboard a boat. For example, a cruise ship. A cruise is a vacation spent on a ship that sails the ocean, periodically stopping in ports for sightseeing. But you can also rent your own boat and sleep on it. You can stay aboard a variety of boats, including yachts, canal boats, and houseboats. Cabins made of wood. In areas with milder climates, such as ski resorts, log cabins are popular. Log cabins are named from the material used to construct them, logs. They might be small or huge, with a variety of amenities. Apart hotels. Apart hotels combine the benefit of a traditional hotel with the conveniences of an apartment. According to some, this provides the best of both worlds.
Caravans. Caravans can be moved from one spot to another or park in one position. Caravan parks are quite popular in the United Kingdom. The majority of them are near the beach. Some RV parks are affiliated with well-known vacation resorts like Butlins, Pontins or Haven. The only big problem that they have is that they aren't legally allowed to park everywhere, but there are spaces that are made for them. Motorhomes can be static or traveling. A motorhome is exactly what it sounds like, a house with a motor. A motorhome is a vehicle that may be used for both daytime and nighttime travel. Some RVs are the size of tiny vans and have limited amenities and capabilities, but motorhomes are huge recreational vehicles with everything that a house has, such as a kitchen and a bathroom. In the United States and Australia, where road vacations are widespread, motorhomes are particularly popular. They have the same problems as the caravans. They sometimes have problems with the law, because they can only stay at night in special zones designed for them. Tents and other types of camping equipment. Camping is frequently one of the cheapest forms of lodging, especially if you bring your own tent. All you have to do now is pay for your campsite, or discover a place where you can camp for free, and you're good to go. Many campgrounds also provide additional facilities such as a bed, wardrobe and light. This is called glamping. that combines the experience of camping outdoors with the luxury and conditions typical of the best hotels. Yurts, traditional Mongolian tents, tepis, and other unique types of tents are also increasingly popular these days, but they are more expensive.
Hostels. Hostels provide an accommodation where a guest can rent a bed, sometimes a bunk bed in a dormitory, and share a bathroom, kitchen, and a lounge. Frequented by students and those who are on a very tight budget. These dormitory-like accommodations or converted hotels usually offer low-cost lodging in major cities. Hostels are similar to youth hostels, with the exception that they may not include catering facilities. Some hostels feature common areas, such as a sitting space or a kitchen, while others do not. There are many types of accommodations, and thanks to this, everyone can choose what fits them the best. Maybe we are on a tight budget. Maybe we don't enjoy staying in a house with strangers, or maybe we want to feel like a resident of the country we are visiting. It doesn't really matter. Thanks to all these types of accommodations, as we said, we won't have a problem to find our desired and personalized accommodation.